Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Welcome back to your Tuesday evening's entertainment. It is, of course, our Werewolf the Forsaken 2nd edition campaign, Howling at the Moon. Without further ado, let me hand things over to our illustrious GM for the evening. It is the one, the only, the grumpiest of limes.
Hello. The one, the only, apparently. Hello, I like that.
Say that every single time.
I know. I'm just saying I like it. Thank you. Appreciate the compliment. Is it a compliment?
Every time.
I'll take it.
I'd say there's probably no one else like you out there, in whichever way you want to take that.
Thanks.
Yep.
I'm sure there's plenty of people. Anyway, hello. Welcome. We are missing one. Fox is either going to be very late or not here. So we'll work around that. And look at the rest of you. Lovely bunch of coconuts.
Diddly-dee.
Here we are. I'm gonna start the music, Zang.
Yeah. Better than Sunday.
I won't make Zan do the recap.
Good, because I'm fucked if I have to.
Mm-hmm. I won't make Sass do the recap. She's looking
We did our
at
jobs, found out some shit about killings, investigated a house, discovered it was a car salesman, investigated him, and now we're looking for a ghost to consume a consumption spirit. Yes.
You're trying to track down the spirit that has gone a bit rogue, possibly taking over someone's body, causing a lot of problems. And in order to do that, you need to find another spirit that's more friendly and a bit more cordial for you to work with, so that when you do weaken said naughty spirit, you've got another spirit that can take up that essence. That's essentially where we are. Watch the other videos if you want more information. That's what they're there for.
That is very true, right?
And then watch
That's
all
why
the
we
other
put them
videos.
there.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yep,
There you
sure.
go. I did it.
And comment.
And comment.
And comment. Yeah.
Engagement.
You heard the dwarf man. Do it.
Use your words.
Once the VOD's over, I'm just gonna put in quotes and comment. Saying. The problem we have now is we only know of 2 spirits in this area. That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can go straight into it, and we'll just see how it goes, right? Well, the darkness is a bit more freeform. I kind of don't mind that. I feel like with D&D, you have to like prep a little bit more. You have to prep ahead, right? You have to put maps down and shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
D&D expects a good amount of combat, right? Generally.
Has its own benefits, right? Of
Yeah,
that. And World of Darkness
easy.
is you just kind of got to go with your players and try and have it. So I mean, I knew this was going to be shortish, so I've kind of got my handle on that, you know. And then we'll do vampire afterwards. So we'll crack in, see where we get to. You guys were literally discussing what you wanted to do. So you are currently at the
Club?
I think you're at the clubhouse.
Because we just talked to Fishman.
Wait.
Or Crabman. No, Fishman.
Hang on. I think I've just had a fucking brain wave. We're looking for a spirit of consumption, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And it needs to be big. What fast food chains are there that are multinational in the area?
Fucking McDonald's.
We're gonna have Ronald McDonald as our fucking spirit.
I'm not
Are
even
you
joking.
kidding me?
Like, if you think about it,
I like the idea, but it would be like maybe the headquarters would have it.
Not some
Not
some
every
boonies.
single restaurant would have it.
Do we happen to
Ronald
be?
McDonald.
Does the first McDonald's ever created happen to be in our little town?
Yeah.
In California, I believe.
Aw.
come on, that was a good idea.
I think you're right, yeah.
It was hilarious. Are we?
just to know a general way to like locate spirits, like because that's about where I'm at with it.
I don't want to give too much away.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you did some thinking, let's say perhaps one of the other members of the club might come up with a suggestion rather than just me out of the blue. You've already mentioned that you know of a spirit that that cleans, right? And is obsessed with cleaning. That might be an avenue, right? Now, they're not a very strong spirit.
Cleaning spirit consumes dirt.
But they may be enough if you can weaken the spirit enough to actually take it. And then they would just gain a load of power. So you're seeing an evolution of that and what that could be, which could be just, I don't know. A hungry cleaning spirit.
It might not be a bad spirit to have. It's used to cleaning up after the murder hotel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if we need to clean shit up, it might not be a bad idea.
Eh?
In that case,
Been
we'd have
pushed upon a couple of times, yeah.
we'd have to weaken this spirit, I assume, pretty fucking
Close to
considerably. Yeah.
That's what we
That's what
do,
it is.
though, right?
Lure it back to
Yeah.
the motel.
That's what we're supposed to do. I ain't seen y'all do that yet, so we'll see.
So then we need to find it and lure it.
It's not necessarily
Or a tax man.
make me an intelligence occult roll, Sass. So you're thinking about the plan. And you're the spirit guru, apparently.
Hey, the bone shadow.
With spirits, the +1, right? His specialty.
Yep. And if you got any essence, you can.
2.
So you know that just layering the spirit somewhere is not necessarily what you're looking for because you want it to be an ally. So some persuasion is probably going to be needed. Making some sort of deal, and you know that deals can actually be magical in nature. You know that there's a chance that if everything goes well, you're looking at suddenly having quite a decent, strong, put together spirit. And if that's on your side, that could also possibly lead to having a new totem for the group. All these kind of avenues, and the best chance you have is to get the spirit to agree with you and kind of come along on this ride. How you do that, you're gonna have to try and work out in terms of like what do you need to bribe it with or convince it of in order for it to think it. And the spirit can like move around. I mean, I don't know.
It might be tied to a location, but it can still move beyond it.
Yeah, they're tied to the essence, and they can move. So if you had like a dirty truck and you put it in the truck and drove the truck around, you know, it can
Like that.
It just needs to stand. You can also give it essence so it can move away from its source.
Why are we worried about transporting a spirit? We have somebody who can be possessed with us.
There's also
an individual who acts as a locust. If you pull that in and protect and try to not lower the gauntlet, you at all times can be possessed. If you want, I'm happy to have this spiritual co-pilot. If it's for the group, I'm happy to do it.
I'm not much of a fighter, so I could do it as well.
You're a locust?
I could willingly be possessed, I believe.
Outstanding. You can go ahead and have the dust bust inside of you. But we have means. Don't get analysis paralysis. We have an idea. If we try to keep coming up with ideas, we're never going to get any forward momentum.
So we need to figure out what it wants to let us convince it.
Yeah.
To come with
Not to mention, we're helping to repair the one place that it's living, so we already have a leg up when it comes down to actually trying to talk to this thing. We're talking about our spirit buddy, right?
Yeah, Dolly.
Yeah. We've already saved Dolly's life once.
Yeah, but we need to, correct me if I'm wrong, we're trying to convince this hunger spirit to...
No, we're trying to convince Dolly to come with us to eat the hunger spirit. When we slapped it.
Effectively, Dolly's the coup d'etat or coup de grace. I'm not sure what term.
Who did? Yeah.
Yeah,
Either?
Dolly's the knife you use to cut the other spirit's throat. We'll put it out of its misery, that kind of thing. So step 1, talk to Dolly, see if Dolly's down for it. If so, awesome. If not, we carry on my wayward son and we go find something else.
I was gonna see about creating a loci here. I could also create one at the motel.
Either way, I think first step is seeing what Dolly thinks, right? So.
Mm.
Yeah, because if Dolly says go fuck yourself, it doesn't much matter.
Yeah. Yep. That's about it.
That's where the scene would cut to Dolly going, "Go fuck yourself."
No, you don't understand.
roll credits.
It'll make you
And
stronger.
then, oh shit! What's the main character's name again? I forget. He doesn't put it up there like everyone else does.
Me?
Yeah.
Teddy.
Teddy
You
could
know,
be like,
Roosevelt.
"I'll let you suck me off again."
Wait,
What?
what did
What?
you... What?
What?
Essence.
Oh,
This spiraled out of control in a way I never anticipated.
I was not prepared.
You're the one
maybe
who named
I
her.
missed
You're the
something.
one she sucked off for some essence.
Sure. Yeah.
That happened. Yep.
Yeah, that did happen.
I thought we were talking about a completely different thing for a second there.
I am aware.
I mean, I'm not against the idea, just for the record, but yeah, priorities.
Onward to the motel.
Sure. Yep.
Where were
Otherwise, we
we
can
all
just-
chatting, by the way? Were we at the clubhouse? Okay.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
it just threw me off for a second. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Anybody catch the tire marks on that fucking bus that just hit you? What the fuck?
It's fine. Just not used to you. This back home, we have to do a lot of the chasing. You see, over here, your women just seem to be like up front and after it. Is my experience. But anyway, let's go
Sorry
speak
for
to
the
Dolly.
culture shock.
That's what we're here for, isn't it?
Over to the motel again.
Okay. I guess everyone else is trying to hunt down where the guy is, so that's what they'll do. And you four can head over and try and talk to Dolly. Cool. On your motorbike.
Who is
The
Dolly
room.
the most fond of right now?
On the way over, he'll be like, "You expected me to talk to her? I ain't gonna lie, I'm not exactly well versed in that aspect of our society, life."
You're fine. I'm just gonna go see if I can find Dolly in the motel.
Okay. Want to do something specific? She isn't just visible because she's not strong enough, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So you like summon her again, or how does this work?
I will lower the gauntlet using the natural locust abilities.
Yeah. There is a trolley thing just in the corner of one of the rooms. You gave her a room, so she's in there.
Yeah, I think we've.
She's in the
already
cleaning
just
cupboard at the
given her a
moment.
room. Yeah.
It's really neat, organized. It's tidied up. It's
Yeah.
sparkling.
Dolly.
Cling, cling, cling.
We are wondering if we might be able to convince you somehow to help us with some cleanup.
I like clean.
There's a bad spirit out there that we need to have taken care of. But we want to make sure it doesn't leave a mess behind.
Okay. What are you offering? This out character. What are you? Are you just gonna? Are you offering her anything in it, or?
What my character can offer is I can offer to create a loci in her cleaning room.
Okay.
Not to mention the fact that she's getting all the power necessary for eating a sufficiently powerful spirit. That's also part of the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My first roll I'm going to want from you is a manipulation.
Okay.
Persuasion roll, please. And bet that'll be at -3.
-3. Okay, it's only 3, so.
You always got a luck die.
A luck die it is.
You could spend your essence as well, right, to get +3.
I'd take you to 3.
So would it be a luck die +3?
No, it'd just be 3.
Just
You either get the luck die or 3.
Yeah.
I'll have to. A success. No, not success. Is that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, one success.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've convinced her enough that she's willing to clean up after the mess, but she's not willing to like get involved in any sort of fighting or anything like that. And she's just basically like, "I'll clean," you know. So it's probably the most you're gonna get for that. So you just need to give her some way of being able to move. And then I guess she'll help clean up once she can.
You can also possess objects, right?
Yeah. Well, she needs to be strong enough, and she's close. She can kind of manipulate. She can only manipulate stuff that's related to her. Like, so she can move cleaning products at the moment. If that makes sense. That's all she can manipulate.
So we just bring a mop with us, and she can go into the mop.
I mean, yeah, I guess she can manipulate it, so she can kind of move it. She can't like fully take over
Gotcha.
objects.
Not yet, anyways.
Not yet.
Or we can just put her into August. August can take her, right?
I thought probably was going to take it. If you want me to, I can.
I can take it. Yeah, if she.
The hard part is that you got essence, I don't. So she might have access to essence.
I have 3 essence. Sorry, left.
Yeah, you ain't got no essence, and I don't have to worry about stuff like that.
If you need some, I have.
She can't just steal your essence. She's not strong enough.
That's fine. I mean, I don't mind being a conduit of sorts.
Are we going to rock, paper, scissors this, or what's going on? You taking it? You know what? Probably you take it. You take the burden.
Sure.
There you go.
I already volunteered.
Okay. Do you have a specific talent? Or is it just a thing you can do?
Shit, is it not just voluntary? Hang
No,
on.
it's not. If you don't have a specific ability that allows you to be possessed, that means that the spirit needs to be able to possess. And if she's not strong enough, then I have to do it anyways, because Locust does allow possession.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, now if Dolly was an extremely powerful spirit, like, fuck you, I'm taking over anyways.
Like the glutton.
Mm-hmm.
It might be you anyway.
All right, Dolly, come on. You with me?
If you open yourself up, she will climb on inside.
Absolutely. Now keep in mind, guys, I can't lower the gauntlet while I've got a passenger.
Phrasing.
What, you don't like having a spirit inside of you? It's very roomy in here, I promise.
Sorry.
August, is it how long until this becomes an issue? Like, how long can she stay in you before something goes wrong with either you or her?
As long as the only time it actually becomes an issue is if like we run into an actual demon or something.
Okay.
Actually, have an occupant helps me out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because normally I have to walk around with the gauntlet lowered. Otherwise, demons can just jump right inside me or any spirit whatsoever. Actually, having a passenger means that it's an already occupied space. Now,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Now, super powerful things can kick her ass out, but that's like running into the spirit of Jupiter itself.
Okay. Well, hopefully we don't have to deal with that then.
Yeah, I call it sidecarring.
Yep. All right. Okay, now that part's done. Meet up with the rest of the group and see if they had any luck locating Big Man. Big Man.
big man.
Sounds like a good idea.
Brad,
Hi.
Mr. August, you will have a serious case of the OCDs.
My, what a horrible condition these bikes are in. We need to stop by a little car. One of those nice little spray things you roll into it. They got multiple bays where you can spray down your shit. We need to go in there and have a nice little dust off.
More pressing matters, I feel like.
There's no more pressing matter than cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness, you fucking heathen.
But can you imagine the state
I don't know, werewolf. So
this guy is in right now if he's just been a mess with his feeding habits?
Don't have to try to manipulate me. You didn't manipulate the spirit. You're gonna manipulate me?
You're kind of one with the spirit right now.
Yeah. It'll work out. Onward and upward. I'll clean down glasses when we're at the fucking bar or something.
All right.
Okay.
Heading to the club, I reckon. If that's where everyone else is at.
I'm sure Station to help.
So Brad takes on the mantle, and just has a very kind of serious case of wanting to shower all the time and clean things and that, and tries to hold on there, but that's fine. It's not strong enough to actually push him over or anything.
Yeah.
And so you can ride on back to the club where most people are right now gathering, and the conversation turns towards preparing for a fight. You know, they're trying to locate the car or the guy himself or some sort of clue. They've got feelers out, things are going like that. But now that you've got a spirit on board and you are tightening the rope, so to speak, they're on about possibly hunting something a lot weaker or something like that to fill up on some essence, and maybe even split into groups to kind of find it, and then what to do when you do actually find it, in case of like calling in reinforcements or dealing with it, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably be good to get a warm up. We haven't hunted together yet, so good to figure out how everyone does it.
How are you all doing on Essence? Is everyone on fucking E or
Getting there.
one?
I have 9.
Nice.
I
Ouch.
could spend an hour to get myself one extra, but
I haven't used any since I've used 1 since the beginning. So if you need to draw from me, you can.
Or we're gonna hunt a random fucking spirit in order to so that way y'all can eat. And remember, you didn't make the very deal with Dolly that she gets the essence. She does get the monster, but she doesn't get the essence. So you're gonna refill at the end of that anyways. But you're not gonna have the essence available. So feed thyself, spiritualist.
The VP, Lowrider, will inform you that there has been a sighting of the spirit that Proby scared away.
Oh. Highwaymen.
Yes, and it's not too far away, but it is in a different territory. So they've actually reached out to the kind of pack that covers that territory. And they're apparently very busy, and they're okay with you kind of popping over the border to help deal with that certain spirit. If you want to choose that as something to mess around. You already know that it's not massively strong because Proby was managed to scare it away.
I use
but
my
it might-
once a chapter, a feature on it.
Yeah. And so the group's happy for you new guys to kind of go and deal with that, to have some experience, whilst they stay behind, track down what's going on, and deal with their own shit. Because it's easier for me not to run 5 other NPCs.
And we can figure out how the hell fighting works.
But you don't have to. You can try and find your own spirit to hunt down or deal with. There's probably some minor spirits around that you can just kind of gobble on and send them back.
It'd be useful to take this one down.
We have history with it.
We could
Well, this
have
one's... They think it's actively trying to hurt people, which ain't good.
We take that road a lot, right? Like that's one of our ways we generally
It is on
go.
your route, yeah. It is on your
so
route.
it might not be in our territory, but still going to be a problem for us. So I am down to hunt that one.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll watch.
Yeah, how does it work for you? You just stick back or what?
I'll be right there, right next to you, and even if something goes down. But to be honest with you, I can't eat spirits like y'all can. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, I'm not worried about it. I was just curious.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit there with my. I got these gun grip pom poms,
Mhm.
like pistol grip. Sorry, my apologies.
Give it some spirit shotguns. Shells.
Yeah, that'll work out.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go get this dude.
Sweet.
Or wait until
You have
night.
a rough
and-
idea. You can go to the last sighting. So yeah, you drive off. Maybe an hour or so. You cross the border into North Carolina.
Yeah.
Right on the corner. And you will arrive at destination. It's kind of a. It used to be a diner, but it's completely. There's no roof. Walls have fallen through. It's been abandoned for a long time. It's probably just on a road that's not really used anymore. And that was the last sighting that someone saw. Graffiti all over it. Kids have clearly been here even recently. But no, that's the last sighting, so you can start looking around there for it.
How does one track a spirit? Is my question.
There are abilities to do so if anyone's got anything.
I have an ability called One Step Ahead. For when prey runs. But I must be able to perceive the prey. Or the location that they're currently within.
Normally, in case of just load the gauntlet, walk around and look for the fucker, but can't do that.
Okay.
I mean, probably you could always pull the damsel in distress. He came running last time.
I probably scared the shit out of them last time.
Yeah, you can use that gift. It might help.
Yeah.
It'll be an
I'm
essence.
gonna borrow a bit of your essence there, Bandit.
How much?
Just one.
Okay. Yep. Have at it.
Yeah, so. So if this spirit is inside this building, this diner, I can tell where it's going to come out if it's flushed out or lured
See, it's
out.
patrol path and lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Is there any resistance to that? Go off. Okay. So you'll kind of, well, you can describe what it looks like, but you'll be able to see maybe ghostly footprints or whatever, which seem to go from the diner and along the road, and up to, you don't know, you can't see that far, but probably over to towards the border, with the Tennessee.
For me, it's a bit of a seeing the past and seeing a bit of the future. So
Okay.
I see memory of where
you see the spirit, like, obviously he seems to patrol up and down, and this is where it starts for him. Whether he's connected to this building somehow, you're not quite sure. And there only seems to be one door that he ever uses, which is like the front door where people would have come in and out. Can't tell whether he's inside or not. That's hard to tell, but you can certainly see the path that he would go up and down from it and patrol looking for wherever he's looking.
It only ever uses this door when it comes and goes.
As a human, I'd say we set up an ambush, but I mean, if we can't see it, we're not really going to know if it comes in.
Well, when it came running for you last time, he's gonna nervously look over at August briefly, but you'd just come off your bike, hadn't you? So you were
A bit
somewhat
injured at the moment.
injured or
Vulnerable.
potentially vulnerable, helpless. Something it could take advantage of.
Are you suggesting she damages her bike? Is that what we're talking about right now?
I'd give you something to polish and clean up, wouldn't it?
Remember that a pound of the ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
How about you give him a punch for even suggesting that?
I'm thinking about it. But he hasn't actually transgressed, so I can't hit him justifiably.
Just be simple hiker, busted her ankle in the woods, coming to this place. And then here we are. It focuses on her, hopefully.
I mean, do we break her ankle or what?
No, we don't gotta break her ankles, you can just pretend. Well, I don't know, maybe.
It'd heal pretty quick.
Oh, it's such a shame. I fell off my fucking bike again.
Truly, an acting quality worthy of Hollywood. You're wasted here.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to pretend I'm injured and alone, although they're all talking
Injured.
around me.
And where the rest of you actually? Where are you guys?
Can we
Fucking
see
away and hiding?
Yeah, can we see here from inside you said it was a diner we were at?
Yeah, you're hearing strong enough, but you can't hear anything.
Yeah, so we could go into the diner and order, I don't know, what do you order at a diner? Fucking pancakes?
Is it a Waffle House?
It's an abandoned diner. But
Oh, it was sorry, I missed that.
So the roof was missing, the walls are falling down.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah, I just had a hankering for a Reuben.
Alright, let's go inside where everything's fallen down and it's all messy. That sounds great.
Delightful. Wonderful.
I'll stay out here by myself then. See if I can lure it out.
Okay.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, we'll
The
keep
safe
an
word
eye
is Saskatchewan, so just remember that.
So you guys can go inside. She's going to lay down. There are going to be rolls. First of all, Brad.
Hi.
I am going to need... You don't have primal urge, do you?
I don't have primal urge at all. I'm just a normal fucking human.
You have willpower. Do composure willpower for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Composure is 1, 2, 3, 4. If I gotta remember how to do. Oh, I can't roll that in YouTube, can I? Too much support.
Let's try.
That'd be pretty cool. Something I should do.
See if this works. Nope. Slash bar. Been ages.
I have a bunch of macros for it. 11 D10, Jesus Christ.
He said willpower plus composure. Composure 4, willpower 7. I'm a human. Willpower's my fuel. Oh, I'm a wolf-blooded. So I got 1 10, a 9, 2 8s. What's is the threshold 8 or threshold 7?
It's 8.
So 1, 2, 3 successes, and then fourth one a 10.
4 successes. It's close to a crit.
Close to a crit.
You feel the urge to start really cleaning up this place, but you're just like, yeah.
I'm gonna clean it anyways.
Situation, you can do a little bit just to offset it, but yeah, the urge is there. You're just kind of like, okay, we're on a job and concentrating. That's
Rag. Start cleaning the tops.
And you're gonna have to pretend, I guess, that you're injured.
Dirty myself up with a bit of dirt. Put on a limp.
I guess there's a few ways of doing this. Do me a presence and subterfuge.
Eddie, you realize that if she fucks up the acting, I'm just going to throw a rock and actually injure her, right?
He knows the risks.
Okay.
I'm all right with that.
She's the probie.
Yep.
I'm used to... See, Proby is someone who tries to avoid attention and does not actually do this kind of shit. So I have no points in subterfuge.
Okay. So you have minus 1 to your presence then.
I'm going to pull out one of my silver ball bearings.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's see what the fuck happens. If I get hit, I get hit.
It's gonna be like, ow, ow, and then you peg her and be like,
I'm
oh,
about to get pegged. Phrasing. Anyway. She's that actor.
God, she is terrible at this. Smack her, August. Get her.
She is a werewolf, so I get my bonus specialization for fighting werewolves. I'm not using a silver weapon, so I don't get my hit again.
Throwing a silvered spoon at me.
No, I'm just gonna pick up a brick.
Oh, Jesus.
Wham!
You got minus to defense, don't forget.
There we go.
Ma always said I should have played baseball.
Jesus Christ!
You're trying to summon a spirit, not the Holy Spirit.
What's range? Is range against defense or range against something else? Minus.
Is she wearing body armor?
Nope.
Leather jacket.
My leather jacket, yeah.
If she dodges, I'm just gonna walk out there and actually hit her.
I mean, do I have to roll something to not be hit, or? Because if I don't see it coming, I'm probably just gonna get hit.
You've got defense is a stat.
Yeah, but I think defense is melee. I just can't remember the range.
Dodge would be range.
Dodge isn't. I don't think. Armor.
That was because I have abilities that say that if you have not dodged, you then.
Yeah, I think dodge is not a stat. It's you can choose to dodge, and I think because I don't see it in here.
We're a bunch of werewolves. We should have learned all this combat stuff a long time ago.
Yeah, it's fine. Fine doing like a little mini one now.
Good idea.
Dear YouTube, how does werewolf combat work?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think range is flat, but people can get in cover and stuff, and that's why range gets negatives. Whereas melee goes against their defense.
Which gets so much worse if I have to walk out there and hit her in melee.
At that point, you might as well just fucking keep going, so he thinks something's going on. Like,
I feel like you'd be like, "Hey, Proby, don't catch," and just chuck something in and be like, "Ah, fuck," and just take
At a certain point, we just grab you by your ankles and put out the dock wing. Wham, wham, wham.
Goddamn brick going through the air. Pop!
This spirit's like, what the fuck is going on?
Who the fuck are these people?
Subtlety's never been really our strong suit, so
No. Well,
Subtlety is not a thing for werewolves.
it's a stealth stat
Yeah,
and a
I'm-
subterfuge stat.
Teddy's pretty much into the stealth and not subterfuge.
so is Lee.
I will remind you that when you go roar.
Yeah, no, obviously when that happens, but he's got the manipulate the environment pass without trace type shit.
Never heard of her.
Teddy, what's your defense?
My defense, at the moment, it'd just be 3. In fact, it's 3 regardless what form I'm
Do you
in.
know what your defense is?
Yeah, how do you know what your defense and shit is?
Mine's on page 2.
It's
tab
made up
2?
from 2 other stats, and I can't remember what they are.
Dex, I remember something, but I don't know why I don't have it written down.
It was one of the derived stats when we were making.
Because your defense
Don't
goes
have
up
it.
if you go into different forms.
Yeah, don't have it. You didn't listen, and I'm going to back on you. We're just getting out of the way now. It's good.
Your defense is the lower of dexterity or wits.
No.
Oh, that's right.
Plus athletics. So, my bad. My defense is 5.
Okay. Sweet. It misses.
Oh, it's in here with us.
Maybe.
If it missed, I don't know. Right? It's unless it
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cat.
just busy intently watching.
But you can because it tried to attack your mission. You can just basically do a reaction roll for me. So you can do. Let's do. Well, your primal urge is definitely going to get added because there's a spirit near you trying to attack you. So do me a presence and primal urge plus. Do resolve plus presence plus primal urge. There you go.
Um,
You
Oh.
You will sense a spirit right behind you.
oh, okay. He's in here with us.
And then you'll see him as well when you say that. So he's there with his knife going at you, and that's where we'll roll initiative.
I'm a bitch.
Do we roll initiative? I thought it was just
Oh, does an initiative start?
initiative is dex plus composure. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Dex plus composure.
I don't think you roll it, do you? You just go on that initiative.
Do we start with a certain
Yeah.
amount of willpower as primal urge and that shit?
You should have some willpower. Yeah, I believe it's 7. I can't remember.
Your willpower is your resolve plus composure.
Oh,
Your
okay.
harmony is 7.
Resolve plus composure?
Your willpower is resolve plus composure. Your
6,
primal
okay.
urge starts. Your primal urge starts at 1, unless you've increased it using merit dots.
I think
Okay.
the spirit's going to be lower than all of you when it comes to initiative, so you might as well just do your order that you want, and then it can just go. There you go. He tried to attack you, so.
Okay. Well, question is, how do I swipe back? And if we're hunting,
I mean, he's tried to physically attack you, which means he has to be manifested. So right now he's physical. Then we got to bring in this.
Yeah. You can
Yeah,
slap
so
him,
now-
right?
So spirits, when they're physical, you can do enough damage to them where you basically get to a point where you can consume their essence, and they die, but they just go back. That's why you want a spirit to stop it going back and coming back, and then just starting all over again. That's why the other one, the bigger one, you want to actually deal with. This one isn't that powerful, so you're just trying to get rid of it.
Which is going to be like watching.
It'll be really difficult for it to come back.
It's going to be like watching a garden snake swallow an SUV.
Yeah, but you spell blah. You spend a point of something to shift into a different form, right? If I remember correctly.
You can use an action to shift, or you can instantly shift. Sorry, you can move up one.
Yeah.
Free, I believe. Like you can do it in order, free. But to shift to something random, I believe that's when you spend essence.
Right. Okay.
We'll do that for now. I can't best reading it. It sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, I'm gonna spend a point of essence, and I'm gonna just go straight fucking Hulk.
Cool.
Garu form. Because
the defense is 4, so you're going to be -4 when you attack. If you're doing melee.
Yeah, I just need to try and figure out what you do with the fucking how you figure out the melee. So brawl plus strength.
Strength, I'd assume, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Unless you're doing a dex.
Are you just fighting?
Yeah.
Just tried to kill him. Shake him.
Mitalize him.
Well, you just got claws, haven't you? You've gone straight.
You got teeth and claws. What's the +2L? +2 lethal. Yeah, okay.
Lethal.
So that's just the damage, that's not the dice. My strength becomes 5. And what is 2? Sorry, I just was trying to...
Did you minus...
I didn't minus anything. Sorry. You said -4. Damn.
Do you hit then do damage, or is it just the amount of success?
Well, there you go. That's -4 dice. It's 2 successes.
Oh, do you... Fucking hell, I did read all the combat thing and I forgot how long. I can't remember if you minus off attacking it or actually it's just minus from the damage. Let me just double check something. I do apologise. I had it all up yesterday. I was reading. It's why I wanted to do a little fight because we just haven't done a fight yet, so I wanted to.
See, in the Garu form, it says initiative +3, but then it also says initiative +1 on the tab. Seems to contradict itself.
I don't want to get this.
Maybe you get that initiative +3 when you first start, and then it drops back down to 1.
Yeah.
We can take a mini break just while I check this out. So if you want to go to the bathroom or anything like that, go ahead. I'll just quickly pull up the actual fight and do it properly.
I got that. I get initiative, but it's only for 1 turn.
I basically can't shift into Dalu, Garu, or Urshel. I can only go he shoot at Urhan. I am either human or wolf. one or the other. No in between.
How come?
I have the controlled burn. Unless I'm reading it wrong. So I'll post it. I basically don't go crazy. Or maybe I can shift in those forms, but when I'm in a death rage, I can only shift between the two other ones.
Oh, initiative is you roll a d10 and you add your modifier.
Okay.
That's fine for now, we'll do it. You go, there you go, I don't have a problem with that for now, just for...
What modifier is it?
If you have...
Primal Urge, or...?
No, if you've... I would imagine if you've got a plus based on your form.
Oh.
And some weapons have minuses to your initiative. Unarmed combat is strength plus brawl minus defense. Melee is strength plus weaponry minus defense. Range is dex firearms. Throwing weapon is dex plus athletic minus defense. So throwing a weapon also is minus defense.
This character's a shit fighter. Holy shit.
You can choose to dodge at any point, but doing so gives up your normal action. So it's like a reaction, but then it stops your action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What kind of action is it to shift? I know it takes essence, but is it free or reaction or?
That is something I'll have to look up.
I think, as Slime said, I'm pretty sure you can just change one step without much of a problem. But that might require an action. Whereas you can just Hulk out.
Yeah, so I think it is the number of successes when you attack the amount. I'm gonna have to do this for Vamp. What I'm reading. Okay, cool. So it looks like you did 2 points of damage to it. You're in Garu form, right? So you're...
That's too lethal.
The lethal doesn't matter, it's the third type. can't remember what the third type's called. Bashing, lethal, and there's one that hurts your soul. I can't remember the name of it.
Aggravated?
Yeah, aggravated damage. What I'm trying to see is, does Garu give you aggravated damage?
Don't look like it.
None of them do. It doesn't.
I think wolves to spirits just do aggravated damage. But unfortunately, I'm having trouble.
If we willingly turn into Garu form, we can turn back, right? Because it says lunacy, which has got me a little concerned.
It's when you start, if you start taking loads of damage and you're hurting, and then you're also in Garu form and shit's kicking off, there are events that you have to make rolls against.
Gotcha.
And then you can
frenzy.
That'd be fun, huh?
Yeah, because if I was just a normal dude, I'd be fucked. I think there's some lunacy events where you turn people into werewolves.
You can, yep.
Fly me to the moon. Sorry about this, guys. I want to make sure I'm getting bits. It is his first combat.
Yeah. Which one of these do you think would be better for this? Hang on.
Problem is, spirits can only take aggravated damage. That's why I'm trying to find out if you can do aggravated damage. And I just
otherwise we're in trouble. One of these you guys think would be better? I forget what the 8 again rule is.
Greater than symbol and then the number.
But would it just be better to roll 2 more die, is what I'm getting at. Because they're both reactions. So I'm only going to use 1. So I'll probably just do the one that gives me 2 more dice.
Limb bones.
I didn't realize we couldn't do the damage to the spirits.
Right, okay, I can't best try and find it. I'm just going to go with my instinct on if I read it before or not. It makes it more interesting. I think while you're in Garu form, you can do aggravated damage to spirits. Otherwise, you're going to need something that does aggravated damage to spirits. I'll read it later.
Need a lot of spirit shotgun shells in that case.
No, the spirit shotgun shells are for when it goes in substantial. If it's physical, I'm just gonna punch the shit out of it.
Silver, I think, probably helps.
Yeah, but we can't have silver, right?
We can.
You can't, if you just hold silver in your hand, it might hurt, but if you get stabbed by silver, it will hurt.
Yeah. Well, if we're going to keep going, I will also transform.
But yes, I'm just going to say for now, you've done 2 points of it.
Okay.
So whoever wants to go next can go next. Keep that order once we start going around.
I'm still
Wanna go?
outside. Y'all go.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go ahead. Yep. I'll go. I want to transform into a Garu as well. Burn one of my essence. Actually, burn. Is that a reflex? I'm assuming that's some sort of action. To
if
transform.
you burn your essence to turn, you fine. You can then attack.
Okay. Well, I wanted to use a reflex action. I don't know if that fucking mattered. To basically, I can add 2 to my strength when I smack people.
Cool. Go for it.
Excellent. And what was it? Minus how many? Because of the
Minus 4.
Minus 4. Okay.
He's got 4 defense. I'll tidy up the rules for next time we do a fight. Don't worry.
Yep. Minus 4.
Just the rulebook. I don't like it. I don't like how it places things in the orders it places.
That is the biggest script of all World of Darkness.
To be fair,
Yeah,
there's
the
a lot
hardest
of
part
I'm in
is
there, but it's just like I would just like it. The combat section is okay, but
I'm gonna whiff.
You will miss.
A little rusty.
Brad?
I'm gonna let Preber go before I do.
Okay, probably. You are your foot's healing. It's hurt. It'll be healed after this round.
Wait, who?
You.
Oh, sorry.
Bashing
Crap.
wounds heal quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'll slowly drag myself in that direction then.
Okay.
Muttering and swearing to myself. Fucking asshole.
Okay, we'll just say you drag yourself over for now, and in the next round you can actually get involved.
In the words of Teddy, quit your whinging.
Oh, goddamn brick at my head. Fucking.
August then.
This thing is not a werewolf, so specialties do not apply. Somebody said that silver helps. Is that true or?
It is for now.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not reading
Why
that rulebook anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
It works until next session, at least.
In that case, we will pull out the silver knuckles, not aiming to destroy it entirely, but weak enough so that way my pack mates can handle it.
Yeah, that's fine. You can easily get inside and see this thing.
Sorry about this, but you're the prey at this point. Whack.
Yo. Might have forgot your minuses, but
I don't know what the minuses are. Sorry, I should have.
-4. No, you're fine.
Okay.
Its defense is -4, so it's your fighting against -4.
Decrease its defense as well. Let me get that thing for you real quick, because there's a lot of shit when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. One strike, hand as weapon. Focused attack. Oh no, it's only I ignore his armor.
Okay.
Let's
It doesn't have
see.
any armor, so you're good.
I'm not doing defensive strike, so I don't add to my defense. One strike at the end of my action, he'll take 2 bashing. And his weapon, I'm dealing lethal anyways. And Touch of Death is not necessarily going to affect this ghost. So, just because he's base to base with me, at the end of my action, he'll take an additional 2 points of bashing damage.
Okay.
Because Kung Fu is a thing.
You roll a hit again for me, -4.
Oh, again? So, okay. Oh, grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Pop down. Do 5. Not 95 d10, 5 d10. Even worse.
dang, that was good.
That was a good roll. There's a lot of explosion.
Silver really works against this guy.
Yeah, so you walked in there in this like ethereal spirit. You got a punch and like part of your knuckle just goes through it, and then the actual silver just bonk. It kind of growls at you. It doesn't say much though.
I will growl back like I'm a Kronos. Arrgh!
Sweet. So it's now his turn, and boop. Johnny, what's your defense?
3.
Ooh. Boop. Wow. This guy. Shit.
So,
Neither of us
Says-
can hit each other.
under spirits here, it says that that spirits record and heal from wounds the same way as human characters. In addition, lose 1 point of essence for every aggravated wound they suffer. When they get beaten, essentially, they don't die. They just last as long as they have essence. If it has a single point of essence remaining, it can reform in a safe place. But spirits that lose all corpus or form from lethal or aggravated wounds will explode. So it seems like it just takes damage as normal.
That's fine. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Because it uses its essence as its health, I understand now.
Well, also, just to add extra to it, physical attacks on a manifest spirit would normally cause lethal damage, only cause bashing, unless the attack utilizes Spirit's Bane. Even a spirit that's solid to its attacker doesn't have any internal organs to injure. So you just got to keep bashing it until it ticks over to...
Yeah, because double bashing then creates lethal. And
yeah.
It won't take long.
Bash it! That's my answer to everything, so perfect.
I hope that helps. Sorry, it took me a little while to find it.
No, you're fine. I need to kind of go through it all again, but instead of doing it on my own, I should probably just practice with someone one-on-one when we're outside of things, just to actually go through it. Because I learn a little bit better by doing.
We should have been picking fights with each other.
Yeah, that's what you should be doing. It's just me. It's just when I read something, that's one thing. It doesn't necessarily sink in all the time. Until we do it. That's fine though. So it just whiffed. You saw it look at you, Johnny. He grabs his knife and goes for you and just whiffs. He got struck in the face by some knuckle dusters.
Yeah.
You go.
Yeah. Teddy, you up next? Right? You went first?
I did. What's your initiative? Are we rolling the initiative like it's 10 plus your thing?
No, just we're doing the order.
Yeah, you can just keep
We'll
going.
do proper combat next time we fight. This time.
Okay. Alright, I'll just I see no reason not to carry on. I'm gonna spend another point, bump this up a wee bit, because damn that minus.
I'm doing the same thing you had.
Three successes.
It's lethal, right?
Did
you -4?
I did -4, yeah.
Cool.
It says
It
plus
says you got
2.
extra lethal. Okay.
Plus 2 lethal. Yeah.
That's fine. I'm just using.
So plus 2 lethal, but lethal's knocked down to bashing. So plus 2 extra bashing.
Okay, understood. But okay. I just changed all these to bashing from the.
Yeah. Just to confuse matters as well, you can take more than one action, I believe. You can stack them up, but it increases in difficulty or reduces your dice pool the more you do.
I'll just do one for now.
Just carry. I was just going to say, just carry on as is.
After this, don't worry. I should have just grabbed one of you to do some combat out, but we learn. Okay.
I'm gonna
he's not backing down. He's kind of going for you guys.
All right. I'm gonna do the same thing Teddy did. I'm gonna burn an essence so I can get my +3, so it's only -1 now. And I'm gonna try to claw it. Jesus. Does an 8 hit?
Yeah, that's at least you got something in there. You're in full Garu, so you do 1 + 2. So
cool. Right on.
Yes.
Slice.
Thank Fox for borrowing her character sheet so I can do the aggravated damage properly.
There you go.
Okay.
Roby.
Bro.
Your legs, your foot's healed now.
Step inside, close the door behind me. Now, if I read Controlled Burn right, do I just have the option between the two that I can shift between? Or do I have the option to choose between all 4 of them unless I'm in 5 of them unless I'm in a rage?
No idea. You can just burn an essence to go into any of them. Or you can just shift at one. We'll just do that for now.
Oh, my brawl sucks though. But yeah, I'll.
I think that's only when it says in the first stage of death rage. Is that not when you like go into a frenzy and you lose control? So rather than full shifting, you don't full shift. You go into one of the other forms. Therefore, you're not as difficult to like. If I remember from the last time we did this, we did have someone go frenzy. Might even have been me. And we literally had to beat the fuck out of them to get them out of the rage. Because they were in Garu form. Which is the tank form. Because it says it pushes you towards Basu Im, which I think is the full frenzy. I think that's it. But anyway, yeah. I'm pretty sure you can go into all the forms still. It's just when you range, you don't default to the I'm going batshit fucking full on hulking out. You go into
either full wolf or full human. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, I'll try this. I'll spend an essence. This is gonna suck. To go into Garu. And with my wonderful brawl plus dex, right? -2 for my armor. I get a 1d10. If I'm reading that right.
Yeah.
You always have one.
Are you down to 1? Are you down to 0 and it's a lucky die?
No, it's not even a lucky die.
Okay.
It's 3 -2 for armor.
Okay. Oh, what about the -4 to actually? Is that to hit?
Yeah.
Wow. And then -4 because of its defense.
Oh, it's defense? Or my defense?
Are you trying to attack it right now?
Yes.
And you're in Garu form?
Yes.
Okay. Then it has a defense of 4, so you're -4 off your attack.
Then it's pointless for me to even try that.
Well, yeah, you still have 1 dice. It's just if you roll a 1, it's a...
Okay. Then yeah, that would be a lucky die.
But if you do hit, you do extra lethal damage, so...
Yeah.
Garu gives you +3 to your strength as well. Have you included that?
No, I
Give
have
you
not.
+3 to your strength? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
You got your page 2, it tells you all the extra stats that you get for being in the forms.
I'm rolling 2 few die then.
Alright,
So
I need
if you're in
to-
Garu form, you get +3 to your strength.
You all are extremely badass. You need to actualize the inner wolf. Remember, you have an alpha inside of you. Let it out.
Right.
I was.
So,
Yeah, you were. See?
I
You're
was.
a badass.
6
But
-4,
then-
so I get another d10. So I
Out
get
of the
2
3 of
d10
us, I
instead
think
of
I'm the only one
1d10.
that's actually played it before.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a hit, though. That's a
You
hit,
get it.
though.
You
You
get
do
it.
hit. You actually do 3 lethal. Because of
Sweet.
how that works.
So my brawl in Garu is a 2d10. Okay.
Go.
So you
Against this.
quite it looks very amateur, but you do connect with your claws and pull out some of it. Cool.
They're all playing distraction for me.
Yeah, the thing is,
Oh,
we're
I need
just
to make one more.
scraping its fucking form away is what we're doing. It's not inflicting wounds, it's just becoming less and less material, you know?
Okay, you all feel a shift in the air as your senses realize that this guy's gone from predator to prey really quickly. He realizes he's completely outmatched, and this is the point where he'll start to leave.
Nah, beach.
I'd like to grab him, hold on to him, so the rest can have their snack.
Yeah, I guess you can try grappling.
Okay. Standard attack, right?
Yeah, you can do an attack. I think you can actually do.
There is a grapple thing.
Yeah, I just read it. I was in the. Just do strength athletics. Fuck it, I can't go for it. -4, and we'll do that.
Strength and athletics -4.
And I will do a combat with Zhang afterwards.
4, 8. Do I get to add any specializations?
What have you got specializations in grappling?
Nah, just knuckles.
No.
All right. So,
You grabbing.
so 8 goes down to 4. I'm gonna blow willpower to give it 3, which goes to 7 dice. Got to remove the 8 again because that's not using the silver. Hiya. 10, 9, 8, 8, 8.
Oh my god, that's a crit.
Yeah, you definitely grapple it.
You're staying here, bitch. Get him.
It's immobile.
Immobile spirit.
Only dreams now. Only dreams.
I like to think that Dolly is helping in some way.
Can you do me a composure willpower roll, please, again?
Okay.
Dolly's very close to something. And...
Oh, good. Composure is 4, and I've spent a willpower, so I've got 6, which goes to 10.
There are no minus.
Cool. 9, 10, 9.
You can tell that Dolly's like can feel the essence, basically, this other spirit. And if you want controlling it, would just consume the spirit as soon as it got weak enough. Which is not exactly what you want, because you don't want her to have like roadside killer in her. Like plus she would take all the essence and you won't get any, and you haven't made a deal with her about this.
It's okay, Dolly. You're gonna get a big snack later.
When they consume the spirit, don't they also absorb aspects of it, not just the essence?
Yeah.
Like, so they merge into traits of both.
They can take other essences that have nothing to do with them, but it starts fucking with them.
Yeah.
That's how you get an owl trash truck.
Yeah, we don't want a killer maid.
How do we consume the essence? Do we literally just eat it?
Yeah, essentially. Once it's weakened enough.
Have at it, boys. I'll spit on its forehead and start scrubbing it.
So it's his turn. It will try and get out of the grapple. It's not going to. I will. Well, I'm only rolling 4 dice, and it needs at least 5 successes. So we'll see what.
Nope.
Oh, he's good. I think you might be able to weaken it enough, but it is Zhang's turn.
Okay. Does it lose any defense for being grappled?
Yeah, sure. We'll be -2 instead of -4.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm not spending more essence. I will just. I hit it once.
Okay.
Alrighty. I will also smack it. So now it's only -2?
Correct.
Okay. Whoop. Maybe not do rolling, maybe do roll. That would probably help.
Well, you only needed 1 success.
Well, that's good, because it's a lot of ones.
So its form, when you hit it, its form just suddenly like breaks, and it starts like changing into different shapes and kind of like being all like obscured, and you can see through it at one point into like almost a different realm that looks really weird. You can see this place as it used to be. Old memories kind of flash by of clearly some sort of serial killer or something that it's created this essence of. and it breaks down, and then essentially all you wolves suddenly have a moment of just feasting, and you've got to share 10 essence between you somehow.
I tell you what, I will just take. Well,
I'm
gonna take one.
I was gonna say I'm happy just taking 3.
And
Does
August doesn't take. You don't
August
even
doesn't
take any,
use
do you,
essence,
August?
right? You'd have
August does not use essence. August might be able to craft something like a fetish, but he would need the spiritualist to deal with that. He can't do anything with essence.
If I take 3, that
So-
puts me back up to 6.
I do suggest that we give any overflow. That if you all are full up, give the rest of it to Dolly.
No, I think there's 6 left, and if we give that to Proby, she's not even gonna be topped off. I don't think.
That's okay. Still looking out for you, Dolly. Sorry.
She got a big feast coming anyway, so you can take 6, Sass. So
Okay.
you use most of it anyways. So
Zhang's
It's
taking
mostly
3.
Elamite.
Nass is taking 6. You're taking 1?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'll still have 7, so I'm good.
I'm up to 8.
Okay, good. Well, like I say, you use yours a lot, so
I use mine a lot.
yeah.
So does I need to find a way to like get a little bit of essence to her other friend too.
Oh
I
yeah.
can
Well, we can give her a
spend some
token.
time shaping some resonance for her.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you dust off, get out of a canteen, have a drink, and then I guess head back.
And to answer your question, that's what I do during a hunt.
That's useful.
Throw bricks at people.
Oh, the bricks at people, wrestle,
I
cast
like
with the
that.
unfriendly ghost.
Yeah.
A ghost wrestler.
I would say that was a successful hunt. Well, handled ourselves pretty good.
For the
I
most part.
would naturally shift down to human
right,
form
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Everyone's fucking fully wolfed out riding their bikes.
Yep.
Imagine. Fuck.
Yeah, you can actually just, if you're not in combat, you can just gently change the forms and go back to normal. But unfortunately, you were witnessed by a massive crowd, and you break the masquerade, and now you're all physically die.
And now we have to murder an entire crowd. Shit.
Yeah. In that case, I don't shift back and
Yeah,
I
no,
just
that
pop
was-
off.
I'll use the. Oh, what have I got?
Killing humans and werewolves can make you insane.
Got a thing.
Uh-huh.
I got a thing for that.
Fucks up their harmony. Or is it? Yeah, harmony.
Slip away. There you go. That's what I've got.
See you guys.
I got specialties with blending in the crowd, so
I'm just a big fucking werewolf, so that's it for me.
You know.
Cool. So you hop on your bikes and head back.
Yep.
Feeling
back to the club.
full, I guess. Feasted, full, adrenaline kind of surging through you a little bit. First proper hunt as like your little group here. Yeah, head back to the club. Some of them are out, some of them are in. You let them know it all went well. They congratulate you on a proper hunt. They reminisce about their first hunt together. And it was some sort of weird bridge spirit. They look like a troll. It's fine.
Bridge troll.
Yeah, you have a decent laugh, and people are kind of, there's a bit of nervous energy just because of what's going on, but mostly okay.
I mean, if we got time, I'll spend a few hours to create a wellspring for Phoebe.
Okay. What's
So
that
she
do?
can get some essence back. I
Okay.
can spend an hour to create a small wellspring. The longer I work on it, the bigger it is, I believe. Each roll requires 1 hour of work. Manipulation plus occult. Each roll requires 1 hour of work, so I can roll however many hours.
Okay.
And then what? Like per hour, she gets an essence back. How's that work?
Essentially, yeah.
She can
Okay.
consume an essence from it, yeah.
Cool.
So it depends on how much time we have before we go off again.
Well, let's do your first hour. You just need to succeed, right?
Occult and manipulation. Yep. Occult. Manipulation 5. Just 1 success. So 1 essence for her, at least.
Cool. I'll have to let her know, but yeah. Well, that's a good point. I need to reset her.
We have an hour of time.
You have well, she's doing the first hour, so if there's anything else you want to do in that first hour.
I'm going to spend that time making ammo for the machine gun and get back a willpower.
Cool.
I'm gonna walk the dog.
It's just you out there running in circles.
I love it.
Okay, so after the first hour, the rest of the people will come back in, and they'll let you know that there's been a sighting of the car, the Firebird. They've found some information. It's old. It's at some point last week. Someone spotted the car on an old trail, and then not too long after that, I forgot the guy's name. Fubar. He comes back from because he's been with the police. Well, not his police buddies, getting information and shit. And this guy who bought up the property, do you remember the guy that you're looking? The guy who's been possessed, essentially.
John Coleman.
They found another property, like a old hunting log cabin, out in the woods to the north, that he's bought, and so he's kind of got the police not to go and bother looking there, and he's come back to you guys with that information and to kind of go down there. So with the sighting of the Firebird.
Thunderbird is another one, but yeah.
Being close. Got an area to at least go and search.
I had a 77 Thunderbird. Dream. Drove like a dream. Love that fucking car.
I want a Firebird, right? Because the symbol of the Firebird on the blinkers, whatever you guys call them, on the back, right, is like the Warhammer Eagle.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about it.
So
like
I want to do it up in a Warhammer aesthetic. I think that would be quite cool.
I miss my Grand Prix.
Didn't even think about that.
Or the Emperor.
Yeah,
exactly. I think that'd be sick. But yeah,
that'd be pretty cool. I mean, I guess we're.
Yeah, does that mean we're all right to go, boss?
Yeah, we'll all go. It's a good 30 acres of land that we need to search. There's no surprise. There's no exact spot, so we're gonna have to split up into groups and do this.
It'll be nice and subtle for all of us riding out together. I like it.
If I can get a map, since we know where it is, I can try and pinpoint it.
Cool.
Using
Google.
my...
Yeah, I'm gonna open my phone and be like...
Using
like,
one step ahead, I can spend an essence to...
There she goes.
Specifies if I have a map as well.
She already shitting out essence like it's going out of fashion.
Yeah.
Like,
It's useful.
honestly, went to all that trouble, beat you up, and now you want us to let you just... Yeah, all right, no, you go for it, love.
What else am I gonna fucking spend it on?
We got the big meal coming. We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
If it helps us find it faster, save some time.
Kids these days. I'm an excellent tracker. I'll be able to find this. Me and Teddy find this guy in like 5 hours. Easy.
Okay, sure, go for it.
5 hours? Make it 3.
So you all ride out as a pack.
The temptation to
bikes.
look anyway and just have that knowledge to myself and just like watch you guys fumble around.
Yeah. It's this way.
This is the first time you've all ridden out as a pack as well, in full like president at the front and in the ordering and kind of people kind of looking funny and whatnot. But yeah, big biker group kind of rocking off down the main road until you kind of get to the area that you're looking for. Unfortunately, you're not getting your bikes any further than just a bit of a dirt track, and then you all pull over.
Yep.
And I guess
Need some dirt bikes.
well, they'll split up into 2 groups. Of course, it's easy for me. You guys can go together in one group, and they're going to go in another, and some of them are going to stay with the bikes. Just have like a rally point in case anything goes off, and a relay as well. You need a kind of signal if you can find it and have some backup. And obviously because you've got the spirit as well, so they're gonna have to call you if they find it, and vice versa. And go in that direction. So, we'll see it. We'll see how long. I don't want to do any sort of big final battle without Fox. So we're just gonna do searching around the woods, and then we might finish a bit earlier. But
Really sad that BB couldn't make it from her youth past this situation.
yeah, she's trying to catch up with you guys. You've let her know, and she's on her way. But meanwhile, you can at least try and track it down a bit more. So I guess, what are you doing? You've got 30 acres of land to search.
Well, first of all, I'm going to be looking for the car. Because it's easy to hide as a individual, not as easy to hide a big old car.
Correct.
I have an idea. Could I brought the trike out here?
Sure.
We'll go to the back of the trailer that's attached to it, pull out a grill, and start making hamburgers. It's a hunger spirit.
That's fair.
Okay.
I'm also hungry. So this is good.
Yeah, in worst case, it's bait, but you guys can still do your searching, but hey, it's bait.
I'm with Teddy here. If we can find the car, it's going to make things a lot easier.
Do your thing.
All right, Zhang. Tracking. One of you?
Investigation?
Yeah, you can do his investigation.
What attribute do you want?
Well, be wits.
I don't know if I can help or I can just do it myself.
You can do a team action if you want.
Yeah,
So roll the exact same thing, and then the successes give him extra.
Okay.
I'm gonna help too if I can.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
What did you say? Wits?
It's going to be wits and investigation.
Okay.
I'm
then you can
rocking 6 dice.
Yep. Me too. So you're good. Oh, look at that. We're all good at this, apparently. Goodish.
Lee's going to give you an extra 2. And Johnny's give you an extra 1.
9. Fingers crossed. Okay.
There we go. I like to see the 10s. 3 8s too. Nice.
That's a crit.
A crit, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Zhang.
Firebird.
So you lot kind of spread out in the woods, and you're kind of looking around. You don't find any tire prints or anything like that. You're a bit confused, like if a car came this way or what. You're not finding that. And then whether it just dawns on you, or you hear a creak, or whatever, you look up, and in the top of one of the trees, wrapped around the tree, you see the car. It's like bent around it, like it's just hit the tree at so much force, it's just wrapped itself around the tree, but really high up.
Strong fucking tree.
Here,
It's a big
Bandit.
military wood.
That one looks just like Proby's had a go at driving that.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's true. That's very disappointing. That's such a nice car.
Don't you ever do that to your bike.
Makes me want to hurt this guy more. But also should mean he's really fucking strong if he can do that. Let's keep that in mind.
I mean, when we're in full Garu form, we can pick shit up and launch it, right? We're pretty strong too.
You are pretty strong. That's a
true,
little
yeah.
bit stronger than that, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, fucking August picked up the bike the other day.
Yeah, I can
right?
toss a smart car.
Okay, yeah, but that's like a shoebox compared to this thing. It's American muscle, old school. It's fucking metal.
So Z.
Yeah. Okay, so we found the car. I was kind of hoping. Yeah, I mean, I assume there's got to be something track somewhere. I don't know how far he could have threw this thing. If he threw it that far up, I guess he could have climbed too. Where's BB? We need the climber.
Oh, I can climb as good as her.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I think I can climb slightly. What's her parkour?
Parkour.
Because
I don't know. I remember she
You-
has
you
a
can-
specialty in climbing, though.
she's okay.
There isn't a skill called parkour, dude.
Yes, there is.
So,
It's a merit.
Oh, okay. I was asking for. She hasn't put it on here.
How many dots in parkour does she have, or does she not have any?
There isn't a parkour on here.
Oh, maybe she didn't take it.
well, yeah, it just might be normal athletics climbing is what she took specialty in then. So maybe you are.
Yeah,
I mean-
athletic climbing.
I don't know. You might be able to get a better look from up there at the very least. That's my thought process.
The strength and athletics.
So if a big man's moving through the woods, I mean, unless he's flying, it's got to be something.
You gotta watch out for comments like that. At least it's not raining.
Yeah, you want me to go up have a look? All right.
Yeah, if you're a good climber.
Yeah. He's yeah. So he could basically run. Hang on.
Be a minus
Well, before he even has to climb,
2.
he can run straight up the side of the tree 20 feet.
Fucking monks.
What gives you that, mate?
Parkour, 3 dots.
Parkour.
What specifically is it just you can run up the side of things?
Yeah. So it says your character can run upward for some distance before having to traditionally climb without rolling. Your character scales 10 feet plus 5 feet per dot of athletics as an instant action rather than the normal 10 feet.
Okay.
So he will literally just be like, crick his neck.
How
Quiet.
tall's a tree? A big tree?
50 feet, at least. We'll say the car's up 50 feet. It's probably up a bit more than that, but yeah.
And he said, what was it, strength or dex plus athletics for?
Strength, yeah. Sure. Well, you kind of run up, so you can do dex if you want.
Well, I have to switch to, yeah, so. Do I get my parkour dots as well?
No, you just
Okay.
make
no.
just
Just
you get
asking.
upload. I just need a little. You
Um,
pretty much get to the car before you have to do any sort of roll, so you're not going to just fall off. This is also just to make sure the car don't fall out and land on Johnny and kill him and stuff.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
I'm going to be ready to catch him just in case he falls, but I'm not ready for the car to fall.
I've
So-
I've boasted, so I'm gonna burn a thingy. Almost correct.
Yeah, not even a problem. You go up, you get to the car, you look in the car. In the back of the car, you see carcass of like a deer, or probably bigger than a deer, so maybe like a big deer.
Elk.
An elk.
A moose.
some sort of big
It's too big.
mammal.
Moose are huge.
Is
Oh
there a
my
category
lord.
for deer and deer-like things? Do they fall
Moose
into
are like the
them?
size of a fucking
Oh,
bus.
they have a
Antelope?
special. They have a special name.
Is it antelope? No. So,
Antelope's a type of deer.
anyway,
Small one.
a large one of them in the back that's being devoured, eaten, and the usual way you've seen this sort of stuff.
Venison.
Can you do a wits investigation roll as well, please?
Me wits investigation. Sorry,
Yeah, while you're up there, because you're looking around.
a wits investigation.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna look to Lee and point out and be like, "What do you see, Lee?" I'm gonna help her to search as well. I want to see how good she is.
I'll take a 3.
Okay. You kind of have a look around, and you notice that in the distance, there's a tree that's got some damage on the side of it, and it looks like whatever was around here hit that tree. Like it's either leaped from where you are onto that tree, or just hit that tree while it was going past. It's kind of difficult to work out, but you kind of get a general idea of where some large creature has gone.
Like a bear territory mark kind of shit.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Hey, we're going after fucking Bigfoot.
Yeah. I'm like, bandit. Something that way, about however many meters.
Yes.
It might have jumped, and if so, fuck me. Even I can't go that far.
So it's going in that general direction.
Anyway, I'm coming down. There's a
Hungry.
carcass in the back of this thing that is kicking out a right fucking pong.
Yeah.
It'll
August, I
pipe
think we got a trail.
Outstanding.
Those burgers ready, or
Absolutely. Let's go get this thing taken care of.
Sweet. So you head
You want
off.
these on yours?
just
was
plain? I just want a plain.
Like,
Unfortunately, I can't go any further than that. I think it would be a bit weird to do it without Fox, I'm going to be honest.
agree.
So I'm sorry for another short session, but that's just how it is.
It also looks like BB's catching up. Let's hang about for a minute.
And eat these lovely burgers. Yes, good idea.
Mm.
Save one for BB.
Now fuck that.
Okay. Yeah. You snooze, you lose.
All right.
Alright.
Well, that is going to be it for today's game. Thank you guys for being here, running the session, playing the game. And obviously, thank you guys for hanging out with us in the chat. Apologies again that my voice is what it is. Hopefully, it'll be better by Friday, which is our next session. Thank you also for all the support we've had on the videos recently. We've really started to see a bit of an upsurge, especially in the Strahd campaign one. So if you haven't checked that out yet, please do consider it. It's a lot of fun, and we've had two deaths and lots of near misses. So that's going to be it for today. Please do the usual YouTube shit. Like, share, subscribe, drop a comment below, and we will catch you on Friday. Until then, please do take it easy, and as always, if it's easy, take it twice. Cheers.